Peace. Think fast, almost dropped. Just thinking about how we all are basically like a radio. And I thought about the aspect of how we're all like a radio and then combining that with visualizations in order to manifest, or more of just visualizations in order to get in alignment so things can manifest. That's the thing, it's not so much as, oh, I thought this and poof. It's more of like I got in alignment with this and then it manifests. But I thought about how we basically are all walking radios that are receiving and putting out vibrations, you know what I'm saying? And in order to tune in just like a radio, you got to turn a dial to tune into a certain radio station. If you're not tuned into the Abundance radio station, then you won't be able to hear the message that's on the Abundance radio station. You could get the Lack radio station or Static, you know what I'm saying? For that example. And, I thought about how good visualizations work in meditations. Like I remember I went to a meditation where it was called like the condor or the vulture, basically like the vulture, uh, the bird, the vulture or whatever. But it was like a meditation dealing with, using the aspect of the vulture to get rid of the ego. So what was asked of us was to meditate in essence and visualize, that vulture, eating out those aspects of the ego, you know what I'm saying? Eating out all those lower vibrations, And then, as you see it, eating all that, it eats the parts, that you want to, take away from your being, and then, visualize it flying away and taking that away. But that all works, like all the visualizations and what's what may seem funny about visualizations in that manner is it may seem so off the wall, like, man, how'd that work? Like visualizing a vulture, picking at my body, like look like I would be focused. But nah, any little, so say for instance, as I was thinking about the radio situation, I thought about, like, I closed my eyes and I pictured tuning the radio and tuning into the vibration of abundance, and I started smiling. And I started smiling genuinely. It wasn't like, oh, let me fake a smile because I'm trying to, manifest abundance. It's like, no, by me visualizing that, like it just did something to me. And it's like I turned the abundance on for real. So, it's simple aspects like that, with the visualizations. And again, it's about vibrating on the same frequency as what you're trying to, manifest in essence, or what you're trying to have in the physical, Not necessarily have. We are everything, you know what I'm saying? Because the word have and my, all that, it amplifies, it basically signifies a possession, And, we don't possess, how could you possess yourself, It isn't my life. I don't possess life. I am life, you know what I'm saying? I am abundance. I don't possess abundance. I am money. I don't possess money, I am everything in the physical form. And which, as I'm saying this, I caught a little omens that quick about like how, of course there's levels to how connected some of us are, as far as like, some of us just not ready to say I am this, I am that, and still, it's hard to picture saying that and still got to stay in that I have mode, but which is still, it still works in essence. It's whatever works for you, But definitely want to bring that up about how important the visualizations is and how much we are like those radios, Matter of fact, go check out my older video I got about us being like radios. If you just search it should pop up. But you gotta tune into a certain dial, like, oh, and tune into the smokers, to the stoner station. Oh, everybody on that station, like that station playing everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's all about vibrations matching, because if you don't tune or the dial to that certain vibration, then you won't be able to catch that broadcast in essence. So, same thing with dementia. Same thing like how the radio work is with dimensions. If you are being sad and mad in the moment, you're on a lower vibrational frequency. So when the people who pass that's giving out $100 bills, say for instance, they pass by, they miss you for some reason because, your vibration wasn't matching up with $100 bills being given out. Like really though, that's the thing. Like that's how it works. Like what's your vibration? So that's why I always tell people to hurry up and cheer up after a certain situation may have the illusion of going bad. Cause I'm like, bruh, hurry up and just tighten up. Cause matter of fact, you could be in that little frowny, pouting face when the people passing around handing out $100 bills and you like frowning. It's like, oh, we miss you. And then you look up and like, damn, why everybody got $100 bills and I ain't got one. And you go back to pound some more, and it's like seeing how it's your own, your own self, depriving yourself, blocking your own blessings in essence, But peace. Happy now. Now is a vibrate, of course, not going too far in the future. Not going too far in the past. Right now. Peace, y'all.